Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. And I am your host, Alicea Plays. And let's go ahead and get started. So, we're going to be starting a new game today. And I believe anybody who's played this game once knows that it takes a very, very long time to get through the beginning cutscenes. So I'm just going to skip all of it. So you guys don't have to bear witness to the amount of reading you have to do. I'll be right back.
Later.
Alright, we're going to be picking our deck leader. And your deck leader is the pool that you get to choose from is, I think, based on what name you pick. I chose the name Jill, after Jill from Resident Evil. And let's see which character we want to do. I'm thinking maybe we'll do a water deck. Could be fun. Could do a Jill sandwich. We'll do Maiden of Aqua. This may be the worst choice ever, but we'll find out.
Much later.
Okay, if you saw the thumbnail, you may be wondering which one I'm going to be choosing. Well, I kind of hinted at it by having part of the screen being blue. So we're going to go with the Yorkist. And sadly, that means Simon is going to have a bad time. He's going to get abducted. But not by aliens, by a very angry man-child. Alright. Apparently, I forgot to hit the record button. All that happened was we started the duel against Taya Gardner, and I moved forward a few spaces, and I was able to fusion summon and power up a Sea King Dragon, so that's all you've missed. I'm so sorry for that. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. We do have a Tears of the Mermaid. I'm going to set this and attack. Oh, I forgot I still have the battle scene showing. Alright, that attack went through pretty easily. So I'm gonna just pass and let her go. Oh, activated my trap card. You fool. Okay, that kind of messed them up pretty badly. I don't know any more fusions. All adjacent terrain into sea terrain. That's kind of cool. Alright, maybe we'll flip him and just do that. Might be a good idea. I don't know. Next turn we'll be able to move 2 spaces, so I think we'll be able to catch up with her. Catch up with her lickety-split, I tell you what. Alright, we can go ahead and attack. We're only doing 800 damage, which isn't a lot, but it's honest work. I tell you what. Let's move this forward. 3,000 attack is quite nice. We got really lucky with the starting hand. It's too bad I don't know what else to make a monster out of. Try Thunder and Aqua. Okay, that fuses into a Bolt Escargot. Okay. Well then. I think we're doing pretty well for ourselves, if I say so. And I'll be dealing 800 damage. I think. Yes. Alright, that's game. Rest in peace, Taya Gardner. We hardly knew you. Alright, you win. Very nice. We get a chance at the slot machines. I kind of wish it had a different system for getting cards in this, because it's a little bit sus, a little bit of a red flag. Dang it. I honestly wasn't trying until that third one, and then that's where we got messed up. Maybe the key is just not to care about trying to get them in a row. Possibly. I guess I lost. It pains me to know that I lack the strength to protect the Lord and my love. Praise the Lord. Okay. Well, that was a pretty nice duel against Taya. So nice, in fact, that I think we're gonna duel her again. We're gonna duel her a few times. Maybe 2 more or so. I think we'll just duel 1 person per episode, just so it's easier for like thumbnails and name of videos and stuff. And plus that one was just a little too quick anyway. So let's go ahead and start another duel. Why don't we? Let's give Taya another chance, because we could have just gotten lucky, you know? And I would like to prove it wasn't luck. Now let's look at this hand. Okay, it might have been luck. We can play Tears of the Mermaid. Oops, I meant to go forward. My freaking clumsy hands hit the wrong button. Darn. Alright, well, it's okay. Let's move forward. Maybe we'll taunt them into attacking into it. Perhaps. Now, I think you have to have a certain strength aqua monster for the fusion to work. And none of these are really that strong that we have currently. So let's just kind of like jokingly fuse a few things together and see if it does anything. You? Nope. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. And at some point I need to make like my own guide for fusions in this game, because like, okay, we got that same monster a second time. Because like, if you've ever tried looking up the fusions on like game FAQs or any other like website, it's not very conclusive and kind of hard to follow. For my own sanity, I think I would have to do it personally. Let's, I guess, kill that monster since we have the chance to. Maybe we'll combine something. Dang, only if we had a thunder monster we can make, I think, the thunder dragon. That would have been cool. Maybe we can do that in the future. I should have thrown some cards away. My bad. Alright, take 1100 damage, and then I'm coming for you. I'm right at your doorstep. What you gonna do? Oh no. Okay. That could be a trap. Okay, Spirit of the Heart. Not strong enough to defeat my flying penguin. No. He flies. He has a flying advantage against land-based monsters. They should have taught you that in Duel Academy. Okay, what do you do? Okay, kind of useless, I think. What about you? Gain 1000 bonus points when engaged in battle with machine monsters. Hey. Well, I'm just gonna combine all these then. Nothing. Okay, cool. Go forward. Be free. And we kind of got them surrounded almost. If they don't move... Oh no. Oh no. This might be bad. Okay, they're coming for me. Not if I come at them first. Is that sus or not? It might be. It just might be. Alright. That's how this game lures you in. They're like, ooh, the first few enemies, they're pretty weak. And then you get to my Valentine, and she's insane. Okay, I'm gonna have to move. Well, you know what? We can just end the game here. Oh, we even have that card. Wow. Okay, well, let's attack. All right. Yeah. Also, forgive me for my voice in this episode. I need to record either before I have breakfast or much later after breakfast because my voice always gets messed up. So if my voice sounds off, that's probably what it is, unless the microphone is also acting up. Dope. Yay. Oh. Binding chain. Number 15. Binding chain. The last thing you would want in your glorified gambling simulator is binding chain. Okay, one more duel and I'll be satisfied. All right, am I gonna have a 100% win streak against her? That is the question, or will it be a 66% win streak? Technically, I think it'd be 66.666666, but I could be wrong. What do you do? The amount is reduced to 0. Okay. Wow. Amazing display. Okay, let's combine all these together. Well, actually, this, and then this, and then that. Okay, yeah, that won't work. Okie dokie. I think, yeah, I'll be sure to, like, whenever I'm editing, I'll take note of what monsters use. I think would be a good use of my time. When this card is flipped face up, all own Aqua monsters are strengthened by 300 points. See, that would be good later. And now is not later. Sadly, it's not. But we do have our dragon. But she's got some monsters too, so that might be scary. I got my friends and you got yours. We got a machine. This is probably going to be our best bet. But I'm going to try and thin out my hand a little bit more. Yeah, right, that was right. Yeah, okay. All right, that's cool enough. What now? Okay, it was just a Skelangel. I like that card, but it's not, you know, very strong in the normal game. I mean, drawing one card when it gets flipped is pretty neat, but not nowadays. Okay. Well, it's your move, Taya. Make my day. Make my day. And if you're wondering why we're starting this new series when this is supposed to be the spot for Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship Tournament, the answer is because it takes a very long time to record those episodes, like a lot of grinding in order to unlock new characters to face, so you're not just seeing me duel the same people over and over. But if you haven't seen those series, I suggest you check it out. Pretty nostalgic, especially if you're trying to get into it for yourself. If you've bought the early days collection, you shouldn't have put a monster there. Now you're gonna lose, and that's unfortunate. All right, we got a 3 out of 3. And we got a few cards from her, but we're probably not going to use them. Well, we'll find out. Who knows? Maybe like episode 10 or something, we'll end up needing it. Bam. Damn it. Bang. Dang it. Darn. Okay, fake trap. I wasn't even really trying, to be honest, but that's the breaks. That's what happens. Yes, so I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, maybe leave a like and a subscribe would be very much appreciated. And yes, I'll see you all again next time. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.